like the first time, but it do cause it's you. Stop leaving us.
Ben, I'm samurai.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Nah, let me stop. Let me see what you're talking about, bro.
Stand up! I literally haven't said that in like almost 2 years. My people, you have questions. I have answers.
Boy, where you been, bro? Why did you leave for so long?
Why do we have to keep asking the same question? This is an annual question we have to ask. Listen to what I'm saying. This is an annual question that we have to ask. But I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you cook, cause you my dog. I'm gonna hear you out.
My samurai brethren, my community. You wondering where I've been? I'm about to explain all of it and more, but I need you to do something for me because this isn't just about me. Hopefully by now you've seen the trailer for Monsters We Make, which is a manga, not an anime. Unfortunately, not yet. That's the goal. But I need y'all to lock in and listen. Monsters We Make, a manga that I am creating with a team, dozens of people, including the people over at Line Studios who created the trailer. The new manga that comes out today was a team effort. So I want to give it center stage. I want to give this the best chance I can for it to succeed. With that said, this is what I need everybody to do right now. Everybody, I need you to go to monsterswemake.com. This is the city of New Eden, okay? The city that the manga is based in. Now, what I need you to do is scroll down. We're not gonna talk about this cover yet. We're not gonna talk about anything yet. Okay, focus. Lock in on me. You're going to go to add to cart. Monsters We Make Volume 1, digital plus physical bundle is in the cart, $14.99. Now, I want you to
Now, I don't read manga. Let's just set the record straight, right? I don't read manga. You know what? I ain't even gonna say nothing, because I'm gonna end up sounding stupid. Because I feel like we paying for manga now? I haven't heard nobody say they paid for a manga. Granted, if you go to a store and cop, then you gotta pay for it. But like, you know what? I ain't even on that side to speak on that.
keep this in your cart as I explain to you the world of Monsters We Make, how it came to be, where I've been, all of that. Keep that in your cart. Now, my job as the creator
$15
is to get you to cop this. And I
long
don't
this
want
is.
you to buy it because I'm Corey Kenshin. You've never seen or read any of my creative writing before. This is manga. This isn't anything to do with video games. Now, unless you're just gung-ho for horror action manga, I mean, yeah, just cop it now, please. But if I can't get you to take a chance with $15, then this doesn't deserve to get bought at all. Actually, before I move on from this, two things. Number one, I will be signing the first 777 copies sold. If you got your finger on the trigger, just know the sucker next to you might have already bought like 10 copies. And number two, free shipping for a limited time. So with those disclaimers, those caveats out of the way, I want to start with my ambitions. What I want for Monsters We Make, what I want for this manga, first and foremost, is to tell a story that is, my phone's ringing. Say what up to YouTube.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? How you doing? It's your boy, Brandon.
All right. Number one, I want this manga to have a story that is rich, that is original as it can be, that is thought-provoking, and that is positive more than anything. Story to me,
Corey. My nigga been lacking sleep. Shit. Niggas been working hard at this manga, bro.
More than anything.
Tell, bro.
Story
I
to me
know.
is the skeleton. Okay, you can have the rawest action scenes, you can have the most fire visuals, you can have the cleanest music, the nicest sound effects, or I'm talking about anime, but you get what I mean. If you have all of those things and your story is trash, all of that stuff is ancillary compared to the story. And to tag along with that, the ending has to be good. I have read so much manga, watched so much anime where like the story was fire. I'm just on this adventure, this roller coaster, and then I get to the end and I'm like, my second ambition for Monsters We Make is to adapt the manga into an anime. You can do anything
sure.
that you set your mind to. I believe in my heart.
I ain't gonna lie, the little animation they made, that joint was looking good. I'm not gonna lie. And it might even look better by the time they, you know what I'm saying, process it all. They can get some better animators and whatever. That joint look good so far.
That I can get this to become an anime. However, that does not mean it's gonna be easy. This goal, besides writing a good story, is the ultimate goal for Monsters We Make, is to get it to a studio. I can't just walk up to Mappa and be like, yo, I got this Monsters We Make. I need y'all to make a season out of this. Like, they're gonna need some logistics. How many did you sell? How many volumes do you got? You know, what's the story? All of that. Like, I gotta come correct to these animation studios. All of that out of the way, I do feel Monsters We Make will be special. So again, Netflix, Crunchyroll, Mappa, I'm looking at you. Wow. Whoever wants to come put in their bids, do it early. I think I have something. I could be wrong. Final ambition 3. If, God willing, Monsters We Make makes it to that anime stage, I want Monsters We Make to have the most peak fighting sequences, scenes, all of that. I want Monsters We Make to be known as one of the greatest action animes.
Yo, you know what,
time.
bro? I like this, bro. Like, aside from the fact that he's... Bro, what the fuck, bro? Anyway, aside from the fact that, you know what I'm saying, he's following his own goals and making an anime. But, like, the people that watch anime and stuff like that, and we see what the anime lacks, I like how he can now, like, take that and be like, yo, like, I want my anime to have the stuff I like in it. Which is obvious what you gonna do, but it's just good to see, like, an anime watcher, like, you watch something and be like, dang, I didn't like that ending. I could have wrote a better ending, or I wanted the ending to be like this, and you can do that in real time. I fuck with that.
Ever since I was a child, my mom bought me all the Dragon Ball Z toys. I had every character. I kid you not. I had this Trunks. He had a sword. I lost the sword, but I would have Trunks and Goku fight all the time. I've been making up original fight choreographies in my head since I was a child. Ever since watching Goku versus Cell in the Cell games, my life changed. Like, my life changed before that. I think my life really first changed seeing Goku go Super Saiyan for the first time. I just want to make something that if you like horror and if you like action, you need to watch / read Monsters We Make. Those are my ambitions, okay? The reception to the trailer coming out on Friday was, man, I can't tell you the pressure, the stress that I had working on something for close to 2 years and then putting it out in front of the world. Like, unless you've done that, you won't understand that weight. Yeah, I want to go over some of my favorite reactions. Also, if I get an anime, I won't strike reactors. I want people...
Bro, I'm lacking, bro. I'm slacking at life, bro. I could have been in the vid. I was supposed to put my... I didn't even upload. I streamed it. I didn't upload on my live channel, bro. I didn't upload my reaction on my live channel, bro. I could have been in this video. I could have been popping. But you want to sit there and procrastinate and wonder why you still at that 9 to 5 you don't like. This could have been your big break. But once again, boom, you want to procrastinate. Like a dumbass.
It might not be up to me. But if it is up to me, nobody's getting strikes. Yeah.
Oh.
Getting 8 ads every 20 minutes is actually diabolical. Meet Pi, the ad blocker that actually
And
works
then
on
this
Twitch,
nigga come up
aka
here.
every user's dream.
Do you see the future?
He did see the future. He did.
This has to be post-apocalyptic. That word. Okay. Oh my God, that back got broke. Okay, aura.
Yeah.
The animation style is fire. I cannot lie. Okay, he can predict the moves. He got like the foresight. Okay.
Yeah, you can't understand what it's like seeing reactions to my characters. it's like, dude, like, let's watch another one. This guy, he started dissecting things.
We see our second hero, Jaquavius, looking over the cyberpunk-like city. You can see the city's name in the corner, New Eden, along with the I Love Any sign. The building that's towering over all of them has a logo for a company called Sonata, so that might be the name of the company that has the most power in the city. You can see on this monitor that there's this news broadcast going with a girl missing named Nala Maddox. And from that sign at the bottom with the...
Like, I put so many Easter eggs and stuff, and I'm like, I don't think anybody's gonna really like read and like, bro, he's in there. I didn't even think people would be able to read this.
From that sign at the bottom with the android on it, it's probably gotten to a point where androids and AI and humans live in harmony, or not in harmony. We then see our second hero, Javante, going to work deep in his lab. On his monitor, he's watching news anchor Corey report a story about missing kids from New Eden. Something...
Like the fact, bro,
Yeah, I
zoomed
seen
in.
that. I peeped that.
Like, I
peeped that.
saw 30 plus reactions, and some people were like, yo, is that Corey? And I'm like, yeah. And then some people were like, yo, that's Corey. And I'm like, yeah. Nobody was like, yo, he's a newscaster. This junk says missing kids. There's so much in this trailer. You just gotta lock in.
Bad's starting to brew under these city lights. Our third hero looks like she was just vibing right in her notebook, and now she's got to get up to do this bullshit.
Like a
He's so
serious,
pissed off. And our fourth hero,
note
Armani, is that your name?
No, her name is September, bro. And relax.
All right, so he could see the monster's moves before the monster did the moves. So it was kind of like the monster moves was moving with. Ow! Monster we make. Monsters we make. Monsters we make. Look at the top. Corey Kenshin presents Monsters We Make. Is that like a movie that he got for us?
What?
Or is that like a show?
Junk literally says a new manga emerges.
Is that like a movie that he got for us? Or is that like a show that he had for us?
You wild.
Yo, what happened? Or is that like a show that he had for us?
Why are you mad about it?
This could have been me, twin. I
Like,
could've been
aren't
the
both
bid.
those things good?
Movie that he got for us? Or is that like a show that he had for us?
Nah, you was tweaking. You was all bath sauce, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh yeah, this guy was this guy was funny
You
too.
leave
Yeah, my
for
job is
damn
done.
year.
I will never
some
drop
change.
another animation. I'm so chuffed.
Holy. Are y'all seeing the impact frames, bro?
They wasn't seeing the impact frames. I'm trying to tell him. Look at this. Look at it. Look at this. Look at this. This is literally one of my favorite parts. So clean, bro.
This looks stupid.
Oh my god.
You looked and saw the moves before you.
That's what I'm saying.
Y'all still gonna watch my animations though, right? Y'all still gonna watch my stuff though, right? Like my animations.
cooked.
Like,
You're cooked, brother.
Niggas
You're
cooked.
cooked. Usually, manga trailers aren't like this. Aren't basically anime. Usually, manga trailers have the book. They like have like a page, and then they'll have like the character moving a little bit on the page. It's very simplistic. It's very clear that it's a trailer for a manga, and that was boring to me. I did not want to do that. I wanted you guys to see what I see when I look at this. When I look at what my team and I have created with Monsters We Make, I can already see the characters moving. Whenever YouTubers come out with anything, it's almost like there's a built-in cheapness, cash grab, low quality aspect to it. And I hate that that's the stigma, but it's kind of true. And thus, like when I've done things like merch, YouTubes, all of that, I've always only put out stuff. And that's what they all say too, right? I only put out stuff that I like. I only put out stuff that I would wear, or, you know, you just gonna have to, I'm sorry, you're just gonna have to look at my library, look at who I am, and just know when it comes to Corey, like if
we
he's
know, bro.
dropping something,
we know.
It's not like no YouTuber bullcrap. It's not like I went to a company
brother. We
and I
know,
was
we
like,
know you. We
yo,
locked in, twin.
I want a manga.
We
I'll
locked
be back.
in, twin. We don't have to ask too many questions. We locked in. Which is why you leaving. Fuck this up again. Fuck this up again. Putting it to a point where you so used to that shit, like that shit really don't hurt like the first time, but it do cause it's you. Stop leaving us.
And then came back, and now I'm just putting it in front of y'all. Every single piece of this manga was meticulously.
I'm not gonna cap, Corey. Clip that hangnail. That shit is pissing me off. That shit is blowing me. You gotta clip that shit. Don't pull it though. Don't pull it though. You gonna rip your damn finger off. Clip that shit.
Crafted and looked over and approved and written and drawn and everything. I could have just made like a look. First of all, I didn't have to do a trailer at all. I could have just came back like, yo guys, I made a manga, like, please buy it, blah, 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 blah. I wanted to show y'all how serious I am about this project. And not only, like, there was a couple people that I went to do the trailer. I saw Line's work. I was like, I want you guys to do it. Shout out Line. Shout out my boy Wesley. Line was like, what you cooking? All right, let's get it. Just to give you a little snippet of the story, okay? Monsters We Make, and let me show you a couple panels, which you can go on the website and see some sample panels. The Squad. Monsters We Make is about a kid named Jabari who enters into a school that he believes is the answer to all his family's problems. Because you see, this school is situated in a city that the general public does not have access to. And the name of that city is New Eden. You see, in the year 2114, many things have happened since 2024. There's been a bunch of wars. There's been a bunch of, AI stuff that have gone rampant. But there was one event that I'm not going to talk about. Got to read it. That basically precipitated the end of the world, but ended before things could get too bad. So the earth was able to rebuild, but not quite. Now there was one city, New Eden, that like came out of this event a lot better than the rest of the world. So basically, if you get to go to New Eden, you're not struggling for food. You're not struggling for power. New Eden is the place to be in the year 2114. In New Eden, there's a school, New Eden Academy. And if you can get into New Eden Academy, you are set. Your family gets to move to the city. You know, you don't have to struggle anymore. Your family gets jobs somewhere in the city. It's a great thing. But in order to get into this school,
we got another view in
you
the
basically
chat.
have to be a savant.
Say what up.
So Jabari, our main character, is a musical genius. Play any instrument. all of that. So he gets a full ride into New Eden Academy. And New Eden Academy, the school reveals itself to be something else. And
Something
that's
wicked.
all I'm gonna tell you.
Something
He meets
wicked.
his new friends, September, Liam, Han, and Allison.
This is like a clean lineup though. That's what's up. At least they added like two black characters. This shit look clean. I ain't gonna lie. You see old boy right there, right here. It's like you could tell, like, taken away from other animes, like, okay, we got the main character. Bro right here is just giving off like a like too cool, chill, laid back Sasuke type of vibes. Early Sasuke before he got hella dark. Too cool, chilling, right? We got the nigga over here. He's giving straight like talk too much, got hella energy. He's giving like Zenitsu, right? But without the crybaby shit. She's giving Raven. She giving Raven from Teen Titans. Her, I don't know. We gonna figure her out later.
They are gonna get into some situations because the school isn't exactly what Jabari thought it was. And also, he can't tell anybody. He can't tell his family. He can't tell anybody about what the school really is. So, you just gotta get the book. I'll take these last moments to talk about my team, how much they mean to me. Starting with Vince. Vince, love you, bro. Like, literally, if you never pushed me out of my comfort zone, because really that's what it was. Like, it was comfortable to make YouTube videos. It was comfortable to not think about anything else besides making videos. But I can tell you this, I haven't worked as hard as I have on Monsters We Make as I have for my YouTube channel since maybe 2017, 2018. Damn. Ever since around like 2020, 2021, I mean, just look at my number of uploads. I knew that I wanted to do something else. And Vince, you coming to Detroit and all the stuff that you've done in helping to get this thing going for life, bro. Like, bros. My boy Robbie,
shout out
Sixth
Rob.
Man of the Year, literally does everything from logistics. What was it? Like, we had to figure out another thing. We ran tests for DPI. What that is are or not DPI, I'm sorry, dots per inch, LPI, lines per inch. So when it comes to the art and it being screen toned, because we want to be true to manga, there were different configurations. You can have, 60 DPI or LPI. It came down to 85, 70, and 60. Go to the printer, they're like, oh, you got to do it like this. And we're like, okay. Alias had already screen toned a bunch of stuff. And we're like, we got to go back. We got to retone these. Robbie is just like, yo, like, if I need to jump into Clip Studio and start helping with these tones, like, let me know. Like, Robbie is truly Sixth Man of the Year. Was working on the music with me, talking with the printer, talking with Supercode, the people that developed the website. Every team needs a Sixth Man, and Robbie, you are that guy. I want to talk about CM, Corey McKell. We text pretty much every day. Co-writers have to talk a lot. I couldn't ask for a more chill, like, CM is just so chill. Like, I'd be like, yo, how about when this happens, Alicent does this? And then he's like, yeah, we can make it happen. Like, all we got to do is change this and blah, blah. Just super dope. Now I want to talk about Andrew. Just coming off graduating college, jumping into this full-time job, meeting all these people for the first time. He was going to, before Elias came aboard, do like this entire thing by himself. He has a crazy work ethic. The end of the manga, I wrote just a little mini episode of the characters talking about what their favorite cereal is. I would never not be amazed how I can think something, because I can't draw, right? I can think something, write it out, and Andrew deliver exactly how my mind
I'm not gonna lie,
envision
that gotta be like the best. Oh shit. Oh my nigga, hold on.
it. Or
Oh, that's better. Fuck it. But yeah, like when you get to that point, and even Corey, like, you know, like he used to say back in the day, not even back in the day, but says often, like he still edits his own stuff because he wants it a certain type of way. Like I was just saying this, like I just had a conversation about this, like even with my clothing brand, it's like I want stuff exactly how I envision it in my head, which you don't often get because, you know what I'm saying, people can't see what you see. But for that to happen, like if I were to make a manga, you know how much of a blessing it is, bro, for you to think and not be, because I can't, you know what I'm saying, I can't draw. Like I can't sit down and draw Goku or no crazy shit like that. So for me to sit there and think how I want this shit to look, and that's such a blessing. Like that shit can't be overlooked, bro. I'm telling you, like that's some crazy shit.
exactly how my mind envisioned it, or better, blows me away his ability to do that. He's just super knowledgeable about manga, different artists, Kubo, Kishimoto, Toriyama, obviously. And then last but not least, my boy Elias. Elias literally does everything. Graphic design, you know, backgrounds, you know, some background characters, not all of them, some of them. Andrew does some. And the detail at which this man operates is...
Check this out. I'm gonna show you how I afforded this car.
Yo.
Okay, you ready?
When did
All right,
I care?
118.
I never seen anything like it. And as Elias and Andrew have worked together, they've grown, their styles have, like, I showed this to people, they don't even know two people drew it. Like, it's so crazy how they've both pushed each other. My team, I'm so grateful to God for you guys. And then shout out Dan. Dan helps out with, like, he's only logistics. He's talking with printers. He's talking with Shopify, talking like the back end, like that's Dan and Robbie just making it happen. So shout out Dan, shout out Bobby. So I'm sorry I didn't get to talk about the other project because that's also where I've been. But hopefully you have a good idea of where I've been. I've been working on Monsters We Make and my other project. Mostly Monsters We Make recently though, because obviously it was coming out first. Any of these studios, there's so many studios, any of these animation studios, pick you up a copy. Matter of fact, buy a
studio for... Who's the animation studio for Jujutsu Kaisen? I mean, not Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer Animation Studio. Unfottable. Cause Jujutsu Kaisen got like, it's one of the best animations out right now. Unfottable. Okay.
Copy for everyone at the office, and just know this is only volume 1.
At least their fight
it
scenes.
only gets
Fight
better.
scenes go
It
dumb.
only gets better. Volume 1, you gotta set the stage, right? We can't have final boss fights in the first, 200 pages, which this boy actually has 264 pages.
Damn.
I think this might be a contender for one of the biggest volume 1s ever, and it was just because I didn't want to take anything out. Sometimes my team will be like, yo, like, can we cut this chapter? Maybe we could. And I'm like, we gotta. Now, as the volumes progress, like, we start writing, like, chapters went from like 35 pages to like 20 So like, volume 2, volume 3, God willing, we get there, won't be 264 pages, but I really, really, really love to write. I couldn't ask for a better co-writer in CM. I really like creating lore, filling the world with like actual believable events. I like thinking about betrayals. I like thinking about where the story could go. I like, red herrings. I like all that stuff that makes a good story. Like, you're gonna find it here. Maybe, we don't have time for all the stuff in volume 1 for every single idea to be executed.
I'm really
in volume
locked
1.
in. My bad, Chad.
But
It's like,
I have pages and pages and pages and pages of lore, character stuff, ideas I want to do. Like, it's really been so much fun to work on this. So please buy a copy of Monsters We Make.
oh, you're coming back. Oh, my boy coming back. Yes, sir. I know the video over. Yo, like, bro. First and foremost, bro, it's like, let's start here, bro. Shout out, and this is not no discrimination, so before anybody get to talking, shout out the black creators, man. Real talk, bro. Like, shout out the black creators of this year, bro. Like, and I don't watch just black creators, but majority of what I watch do be black creators. They've been doing their thing, bro. And for Corey to come out and say like I feel like this last quarter of the year has been great, bro. Like, in terms of entertainment and what everybody's been doing on not even just a content creator level, but music, business, everything. So it's like, shout out my black creators first and foremost, like Kai with the subathon, RDC. They got their own manga out, Dark Lights, that, like I said, I'm not a manga reader, but I still got to go support their manga. Corey, for him coming up here and just explaining, like, yo, I've been working on something, like, I'm really into, you know what I mean? Like, and I feel like I respect Corey, and I respect the fan base. I respect us and how we support him, because we don't jump on his back and criticize him. Like, yeah, we make jokes, we play around, but when he come back, we hear and we tend and we listen. Like, I feel like it's good for somebody who entertains us and put in that amount of work for him to come back and still get love from stepping away from the camera and going to do something he genuinely love to do. Because there's a lot of stuff, like, believe it or not, me personally, there's a lot of stuff I want to do in life in general. Obviously, I don't have the time now because, you know what I'm saying, when you get more successful, you have more time to do more activities. But, like, there's a whole bunch of stuff that I want to do outside of content creating. Right now, content creating is just getting there, getting paid from it, making it my full-time job, and then we have more time to do other things. But there's a whole bunch of activity, like you might just want to fuck around and start swimming, try to become a professional swimmer. It's just so much shit you could do. You might want to go back to school. You might want to start writing a book. It's just so much to do. So I like how the community of Corey S. Kinches, including myself, we just welcome back in open arms and don't really like get on his ass about being gone and exploring the rest of life, because this isn't just life. Like, of course, it's a big part of his life, and this is what, you know what I'm saying, he's built. This is what generates him revenue. This is his platform, you know what I'm saying? This is what he's known for. But there's a lot more outside of YouTube to explore in life itself. And I'm glad that he can do something he genuinely likes to do and bring it to our attention, bro. And I'm fucking with it, bro. So I'm definitely gonna cop $15. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna cop that in Dark Light. Shout out RDC. Don't forget, RDC, if you support RDC does have a manga out called Dark Light. Let's go show some love to them over there. So once again, I want to say shout out to my black creators, man. We're doing great. We're going to keep striving. 2025 is going to be an amazing year. Not only for, you know what I'm saying, the people I just named, but for myself as well. Like, I'm determined to make something of myself. Make something of this year. Make something of my goals and not just have them as thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Let's make this a reality. So, sorry I went on that little rant, but it's just very inspiring. Like, I just keep getting inspired. And I feel like this is like this is just signs. Like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're doing this, they're doing that. It's everything. And it's probably going to be another sign that come out of nowhere telling you, like, get off your ass next year and get on your shit, bro. Because there's a lot of stuff that's going on this last quarter of the year. Not even the last quarter. It's been probably the last month and a half. It's been so much good stuff happening. So much inspiration in terms of content creating, which is my field right now. That is like, you shouldn't have no reason to not succeed next year. Like, I'm putting everything in my own hands. Like, you got to be consistent, bro. You got to be consistent, bro. If you want to be like the top dogs right now. Like, we see Corey, like, my nigga been gone for I don't know how long. And, like, come on, bro. My boy is #1 trending right now with 8.5 million views, bro. Like, you got to really work hard and put in hours and put in time for that type of fan base. You know what I mean? Like, I never shy away from giving people their credit for their hard work. So shout out Corey. Shout out everything you're doing. We're going to support the manga. And we're going to support everything else you do.